Yo, what's up, people? It's Mood616 coming back at you with another entry in my personal top 25 hip-hop groups of all time. In at number 12, no other than Eric B. and Rakim. Yeah. Never show vinyl. I thought about this today. Never show vinyl. Eric B. and Rakim. This is an original pressing from 1987. Yeah, Paid in Full. Classic album. Classic shit. That's just too big to hold. I'll just show up. I got this album on vinyl, tape. When I had the tape, and of course the CDs. This was just a lot easier to hold and a lot easier to see. So, 1987, Eric B. and Rakim, whole different level of hip hop. You know, I mean, really, who was rhyming like Rakim in 1987? Dude was so far ahead of his time, it's just ridiculous. Now, this is one group that I always frustrated me because they had so much potential to be like this, to put so many more years into it, and they really only got about 5 years out of the group. You know, 87 to 92, they released 4 albums in that time. You know, it's too bad because, you know, there's a lot of different rumors about what happened with Eric B. and Rakim, but, you know, the whole money issues with, apparently, Eric B. was taking more of the money and stuff, and Rakim didn't really want any part of the actual music business part of it. He didn't want to do interviews, stuff like that, and apparently Eric B. took offense to that, blah, 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 and was taking more money from the label and stuff, and I don't know, apparently some of it's true, some of it's not, who knows, it's just all hearsay. Who really cares? The thing is, they only got 5 years as a group, just too bad. Their debut, Paid in Full, so far ahead of its time. This album is just ridiculous. I mean, the songs like I Ain't No Joke, just classic, man. Eric B. is on the cut. My Melody, I Know You Got Soul, Paid in Full. As the rhyme goes on, you know, Eric B. is president. Like really, like this album is just full of classic cuts. It's like one of the best albums ever recorded, in my opinion. I think Eric B.'s production is flawless on this, man. I think it's really cool, really elevated for '87, you know. And the MCing, Rakim's MCing is just, it's like on another planet, man. It's just fantastic. One of the best albums ever. Everybody should have this album. On to Eric B. and Rakim's Follow the Leader record. This album was released in, I believe, 87. I think it was 88. I think it was a year after. I'm pretty sure it's 88. Yeah. I mean, what can I say about this record? I mean, Follow the Leader, Microphone Fiend, Lyrics of Fury is, I mean, the tracks on this album right here are just basically clinics in MCing. Lyrics of Fury, every time I hear that song, it just astounds me. It just baffles me, like Rakim's lyricism on that shit. The R is like ridiculous, but like, you know, Microphone Fiend, Follow the Leader, like just classic cuts, man. You know, they were still on the same page, or, you know, doing these records and stuff, which was awesome. And then these are the products that you get when you get, you know, both classic records, just ridiculous. Then on to the 1990 album, Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em. This album had such a different vibe to it. You break into the 90s, and the sound was so 90s, you know, it was so much different. But, you know, this Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em, fucking awesome track, man. Noah Mega's awesome, In the Ghetto's awesome, Mahogany's awesome, Set 'Em Straight, like, just good shit. Totally different sound, though. I remember the first time I heard this record, I was like, wow, that's just such a different sound. But, you know, the thing is, it's still Rakim. You know, and the funny thing is, I think there's been rumors about this album that Eric B. apparently, yeah, I think Rakim actually, I think the sound was a little different also because Rakim actually helped with the production, co-produced the record or whatever, but anyways, another classic record by, you know, Eric B. and Rakim, fucking flawless, man. And then on to their last record in 1992, Don't Sweat the Technique. Now, this is when they were starting to have problems. This apparently was not even supposed to be the last record on MCA. I think they had a 5-album deal. Then I think Rakim opted out of it and stuff. They did a song on, I think, Kid and Play 2 soundtrack or something like that. And that was really about it, you know. This album has such a different vibe than Don't Sweat the Technique. Don't Sweat the Technique. The song Know the Ledge, which was featured on the Juice soundtrack. Fucking amazing song, man. Casualties of War is sick. What's on Your Mind? Teaching Children, pass the hand grenade. Like, the song had different types of tracks. What's Going On, I think, is the song that always fucking baffled me, that you know, R&B kind of feel to it and shit. And it's a very interesting track, very interesting shit right there. But yeah, so in 1992 they basically split because you know, all the rumors about the money issues, Rakim wanting to do his own thing and stuff, and you know, Rakim wanted to go solo for a while, and that was one of the biggest issues with Rakim. Wanted to go solo, wanted out of the deal, so he spent years and years in court battles and stuff. Eric B ended up dropping a solo record, I believe, in 95, so a couple years after this. Rakim's solo career never broke off until 97 when he released The Master. And that's, you know, 5 years after. He spent the majority of those years in court dealing with all this contract bullshit with MCA and shit. And that's a shame because he kind of missed the whole fucking 90s, you know, dealing with that shit. But, you know, we'll never really know the true story behind what exactly happened with Eric B and Rakim. But it's too bad that they only ever got to do 4 albums. I mean, in my opinion, one of the only groups ever to have 4 straight classic albums. I mean, these albums are fucking, they're awesome. You know, they're definitely owned. I have the Eric B and Rakim Golds here. I don't really need to show that. I have it because I think I actually got this for free, to be honest. I don't generally buy greatest hits albums or compilations and shit like that because I have all the albums anyways. But yeah, so yeah, by 97 when Rakim started his solo career, I think Eric B was getting out of the business. I don't know what the fuck he's doing now, but Rakim's moved on, moved a couple more albums and stuff. But it's just never the same. It's just too bad they never got to do more albums as a group, but that's the fucking business, man, you know? All the best groups broke up, you know, and especially that time, too. I mean, that's when EPMD was breaking up for the first time, and fuck, it's bullshit, man. But, so anyways, that's Eric B and Rakim at number 12 on the countdown. Mood 616 signing off. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Peace.